Anope kromo te say near me koye. Gana se kakra. Ade nya nche se bia fe na wasore wa hye udwa nyabotre enye den akakra onso onsa ebe kan de ye be kwa amane so na ya hyase se yedi nkomo ensem mienu na ye gina so de afa mokosa no pay delegate system ye nyimfiri ho ana se enkoso a enwo ho afi nso so kokwa akuafo aban wo so entimi nya sikanti omoka san komo yi mienu na ye di ye line na ye use no one line 0240 550-899 0240-550-899 ya kai set na 2 TV o Man FM Ash FM na radio Kencity Ebusuano. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
What is it?
Me ho ye na so aye.
Boko unya mufa na kase.
Okay, mami ti o kasa free fine. Mami ti o. Kaswa mami ti o.
Kuko afọ no de yemfa nya omo ye boni aye pa. Then akufo-addo ye omo ni anso. If kuko be 400 echo 3000 something nyale. Then this for that dam say kuko be cost 3000 ya. Amo mo igna so akofo ba ya de amandi. Je fa manya omo, le fa mo de bi nyansa. Ebe ko mo de nyansa.
Me so me da say my emfa fofo 0240550899 enche na ye ba studio ye no fa kwabra sapon aba beto as but ye gusu aye fa mo course ne kakra no kwan mo nso manya kwan na mo aka mo de. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Ofaya.
Mini aboko de.
Boko
na kasa free fine.
Mpacho ye kwani Peki Thomas mkaza free
nungwa mayentio.
Ofaya delegate asemana na mokan. Ofaya me de ta men kwanka men so. Because the Ghana for him la return. And yes, I'm a delegate for no margin. And I said, but uncle, yet need sika, near the other na oma kope the enemy yampe. Into yourself, no dear, omunchum of your medad. Men
so medasi, delegate system, not doing say in chem. Right. One more delegate, almost more. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Openi maone so kakama me okasa fe.
Bajo me favorite kaswa.
Radio na ebe awo no dum no obeti enka fa che me na dum radio no mayenti o.
Bajo me dum na dum no.
Mayenti.
Mo fanya me shira papa na ejuma we. Ye be delegate system na dia amoye. Enti ni ye bompa ye se nka akọ yi. Ya menye adum na nka omuncham efiri ho no mokora ye mpese ke ye bete ne ka biem. Say adia delegate system no eliwa nka ye ne se Kennedy o ma tu aba e de atia no ye ni papa say delegate system no ho no ye ni papa ma na mmoa e ma o ma we entimi tumpon da bia be kwa fa assembly sa kwa gugu parliament ho no enti no me de is ye twam
okay
ya mmoa na o ma no tumpon ya me shira
me so me da say from Kaswa e da se pa no pe say wa dwani. Hello, good morning.
Hello, family, opinion, amufa.
Opinion, me ho ye na won so aye.
E da ma tinye adwuma pa, nyame adum.
Okay, mayentio.
Oh, you delegate system there. Crane me ye puni agent say delegate. The crane emwa fi say ifratia ye corrupt na the judiciary. Don't intentia ni ebu anyimfie ni ebu. Ani ni ama kika ho bebi. Ntimadauro ma me de me me kan say delegate system.
Yenyifio.
Ibia ni senko ura ken. Yehia no enso. Anam say the do na adwin of enye ekobai but say jai anya ya manika enya maninka ana te kukuru so jai akekrekre bu jai yenya ba ko ne bi enye dwuma da
ma na
wasa ya ho adwin de da
ma me da se pa say mo hwe na 2 TV no be hu say motorbikes na ye chede ama delegates yera baba jama no mo mpesua so hwe motorbikes egu a ye chede ama delegates abusa say ye koya na say by. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Meda se ma one so kasa free fine.
Pacho I from Vincent because no free ko for odua.
My intio.
Okay. We dey me masem ni say sa koko asem ya ye ka no. Pacho to menka.
Me te won kapa my intio.
Koko asem na ye ka no na me ka say. I say anu I say problem no that so ho. Say you can say be fine. yes I am a price no across one more still yeah we are koko no yet ya kwa cotton will be mine so ocean ya Mr. Kennedy Castle about ya or central koko no beto Ghana ha nefi ye produce Ghana ha into which says no say Febuary ya koko yini alternative no so scary it I think say I was say you be a kind of master me that's our delegate system no so no and also me yanka or more year for because me fee obi onu ko 2023 okoko to aba even during 2024 election one kwa to aba okoto my parliamentary ba one to my presidential me to me delegate na so na me kra no me mebusuafo me amini afo ye wo some WhatsApp group bi a ye wo me to convince omo ama inipa 4 ekokoto e me no omo ka ye ba ko de oye ni sini nto no anto ba ko de o say pass obekwa koto ama doctor ba wo me de onkonkoto aba and they say utie na asam o kan utunu say or prefer Mahamani or oya no kwa chain MPP 8 years or more spend ne no nti I think say salary system no dey was say omusho no mucha so pa we dey enka ebebo Ghana ampa
yenso ya na say say wa share opinion ne view ya da se pa menu ase won so oba so yen kwa man so hello good morning.
Good morning, Amopa. I said it's funny from Lanchimon.
Okay, my intio.
Yeah, we make a mechanic very good system. No, Amoka say we need to have many more yagi. American say, then the woman in the park, one game a year, Sabi. On mixing Pana a work room because your friend is saying, among you two, your chin is saying you pay power. And yet, the friend is saying, back there and none, ye pay power. And this woman who young say, Omo ever to a mama in your president, no stay. Nina ye pay, ken ye pay. And smooth on the money and for mamma. Not the Catana will for Jim 1 day or 2 days. About 1 week. Not a new yawa. Then what we need to my Sabi, what we need to my, and she's the one she is fine. 2028, Omar President, Romunia President, Medasi.
My also here now I say for joining us. Ibuswa Yefa Mokos. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Morning.
Mame no ase anope o kasa free fine.
Amofa.
Yes.
Me pa cho maachi.
Me jo so mame.
Ene de me da pa.
Ade.
Tinti me ne BP Saturday na.
Kafra.
Me BP kosoro kra.
Kafra.
Na master me say. Sa delegate no. Amofa mu ni 50 system kra. If he say starting from constituency executive. One more Agyapong. Could you believe, sir? I'm a financial meeting in control. The minimum personal number and can make action. Me constituency, I may no me organize women's wing, but you need to delegating. Me kwa to ba. Me kwa na me din. No mo fanya nsem na make Agyapong. A whole coordinator, Etimikuta Abon say, constituency chairman say, why we are controversial, dear, you
free.
Now, what I want to about my own. Now, we support for my MPBN, you free. Could you believe that our constituency, you need 400?
And a free just election, I 2 him.
Every last election we are told. Now one kata a treaty or Agyapong. And the first assembly was a mekase. Tell me one number. I'm Kauba Femi Agyapong. Amami.
Jina so who bet your number.
What it? And someone is at that time. Now you me the pass. Me Garifra me radio so. Could you believe that Friday I did bet me at Waba, the radio little to a crap told?
Mo, why are dear?
If you say me, money, you almost friend me. Oma FM. Ohemba secretary ta na on defreme. Amufa enye nsem nyina na eka.
Kafra.
So me kasa me ken se me call for was a delegate from Dombudu time one. Me bra Chesa me kasa kwa me hu we see eye. Meja
my na wase my mfa foforo ewa man me kai wo say the builder in chief book no said when it tua no kama pa wo hia bi esese fie bia nso nya bi nti walk in here na Jody the builder in chief Febuary Kennedy or Agyapong na bra bo abo asase su nyina de be
meeting na ye clock bra eyimre ye ko house to house inti delegate adwuma de ya mu ya pa na mbum sebe kafra ye na ne ya penye nda so obeba nanso amanfo bi nim kwadi sika na wa ma ye namba ba delegate adwuma ne de se eni ho a party ntumi we ni pawa
no ka ho se Iraken beba no ka ho but wo hwe ti se de na no si ye ewo nkran ha motorbikes aye che apart from sika no emu anwa niema hodo aye che afi ye bia de no so ama enche da nyanwa nwa bio enye hu
ye ga ma me ka asem nkyerem delegate bi no na say police station executive bi no ba osho aspirant sika but aspirant no so be MP a wo friend nka onsa o ma obe adwuma o ma wankase adwuma nyemu na bere ne beso a wo wankase no wadi sika ne bawo
wankase ya delegate
ya wo sika
e fine na ya delegate
wankase ne di sika ne ba ese se ya be hwe se ya be se ya hwa ho so no because ye yifi wo kura ye nga ma ka asem se o se wo kase ye biem na English amanfo mu kura no se ni pa 10,000 kwa nkwa sente nkwoto aba la ya be ba ho no ko bi ni ka be si wo be ka so won yo nkon kwa kwa ni djuma won to nti akoba nfa ene delegate djuma ne e be ko fo kura
English amanfo mu fa he na ya delegate no
ya delegate yo Adamsman
okay
don ye fa Adamsman ye police station chairman ya mi
ya mi o interest na o pursue ye da ase ya mi ye da ase o mua enu anu no bia pursue ni interest I just have a pursue ni interest mo say o say delegate bi so pursue o no so ni interest me ya ya mi ensia me da ase say o bai o ka kro na no hu so ye polling station executive ni bi o so ye chairman ye yifiri ho de enye no mo de ko house to house square campaign di ade ni ye free ho na enokura nso pa ho a MP no ye delegate ni bi enu akose ni bibi wo mo ane de ba na to nya kwa kwa ni MP no afre na wonfa nti brain do de o so mbeje Ghana unya hunu se obi push ade ko ba bi pedo ni se ni interest wo ho pa so mo hwe a no on kan so e delegate no o kan asif sa so onye bia o ye wie na mbusa se ne fa na ye delegate no o se a ono ye chairman bakora sa pa kwa ba boko die waju fugu so anyway ma min kai o man for say ye ne ofakora sapon e na edi enkomo na nya ye hwe sisi eye issues e wo ho ebetumi aboa ma Ghana atumi afa ne ntoma pa efra nti yenka ne yenhye no so ofa waju fugu president say
o say Wednesday ye fugu day
ya nsa no aka
nti ye over me support the say o kai say kofo e buy o ka Friday we o kai
yeah
etemu a kofo free ho no obi a pushi bio ti say na akufo-addo buy a obi pushi sa we who say not touch pa
yeah not touch yeah
say there crab me crab bia buy bia me shebi and this president say Wednesday
fugu
day o me nyina I am practice Ghana so
yeah
o call Zambia ya kosre bi say Zambia for start chef
so no o monti ase no
o monti ase
o say blouse
be kakra e be sport fugu mo de mo tie ya
me stress say the okay obi anfa ne ho nyim omo a ofa say bibi ba nyom de omo jim a omo timi push ni yie pa asanteman Ghana ha de so omo ni bibi si omo ani so
yes
so omo be ya wontimi nyim fi omo nsem enti mesre ma Ashanti people say mo ma ye homo social media say fugo no afi maji atum say ye pushi
Wednesdays
na you pushing so ebeko so
national pride said they could for the Friday way
we nuanu omo esrim na omo ye ho adwuma pa
right
nti yemwa omo ne pushi na enko
no very good ayipa at least a man crop so adwuma akoso
I'm telling you of a way American sa santima say asomu a num crop shishi shishi uti ajo be ja de no furu samu
and fugu styles nyabra by share style wa
enti one man different styles santini ba wa twade na sisu na chese fugu no ne ede kro Zambia for mu ba besere
this is our mama starting
yeah me sure say fugu ni adoa say e be kopa adoa ejina mu na wa ju fugu ayi star some come apart now
the next time the next place you be call United Nations
okay
and this year I'm saying the General Assembly no I said the president and the Ghana delegation almost president come on address now Ghana delegation must all wear food
sure
I'm telling you sure. Must all wear food
to promote it yes okay of I am creating somewhere no
abuva ade bi si we are here very interesting
because
unim say because say sometimes we can story bi wa ha say maami bi no a politician bi din komo so and one character of politicians back out and that is in Trump.
Okay.
So and my America say you politicians you are liars. And papa can say you can hear no correct but on there
onye liar. Yeah. Ono do onye liar. Okay. Me kai will say net 2 TV Oman FM Ash FM Nap Radio Kencity Media Shannon so fama me na fi kai say ne of akwabra pon na AD enkomo production crew no mon hwe na mon check of akwabra pon microphone no fa emame production crew mon hwe check of akwabra pon microphone no emfa emame ade a enheda ntine kai enti mon hwe na mon check emfa emame na fi yentumi ntoa yenkomo no eso na yedi ho nkomo nsama hodo e wogan ha titiru vote buying ho hia a key say nyina yedi ho nkomo nipa dodo no suggest say baby a eka kro no delegate system yenyin free so hwe na 2 TV sabre ya be hu say motorbikes in numbers motorbikes bebre na delegate airful so what it means ne say ya chicha de ama omo we tena ne de so ana watu we tena ne de so ana watu we tena ne de so ana watu ade a ha adwen e wo gan ha se ya esese ye nyina na etimi hwe na yesi ano yebedi sa nkomo no eno epa ho a kokko akuafo ene issues a sorry aban timi nti omoka eno nso ya asem foforo a eno nso yebehwe na yedi ehun nkomo wachanya me ya aduma LGBTQ+ issue na wo ho no nso sese ya o parliament yebedom score ya hwe niam ahodo ewom na eno nso yedi ho nkomo na ni ofadesha ase ye fugu mu asem a His Excellency the President ede to Ghana fo nyina anim say yemwa na yem pushi fugu no menso me sre masante man say yem pushi na we de yenuanom tamale boga boko yenuanom dago bafo omo so omo na ade ni si omo na so omo ho na sika no be kopa anti yen support omo yem pushi wo social media na entimi nya babi nyina na enhye o man na monyam na enhye His Excellency so edi monyam san say ono de wa light candle no yen na was boom e ma gya no timi socket enti mu nyina no yen fa ye ho enyim ofa ento aso
ana mami ka say oh politicians are liar ana o ka kire mami ni say oh they all can there's some element of truth in it but onu there onye liar anu ma say mami ni ka kire no o say I'm a prostitute and a virgin
no be so what you say
politician
ba me liar politician be a liar
politician be a liar as they say I wouldn't be the whole world a country back when decided say over punish politicians they are now in their parliament discussing a law yeah politicians will be champ kontompo you be punish
About working.
And do work. So they'll bring the definitions such as here.
Nasa hakra was amranwa.
And
Also swear oath. Now say at the end of the day,
you don't necessarily have to swear an oath to say a lie.
Yeah, hakra still a be lie by obi anya
no. And you know that country, it's a small country in England, one population by 2.5 million.
Country where?
Wales.
I see.
Part of the United Kingdom.
Yeah.
And wherever, yeah, politicians who try to country no deal with you.
What it means is that can you bet me aye?
Can you bet me aye? And try to that double pound no. And try and contumpo. So, just a more cano or more na said Obesia a culture or more. And I bet me about proof it was as somehow can you contempo. You knew very well said your can and correct. That's what I say. And waka. This is your punishment. Any of these will apply to you.
Remember back to the discussion, but because of Fugu as now the band, Pasolo Bisa said, why not African wear, but or yeah, single Fugu as Fugu.
What is the African way?
Okay. So Fugu no shame biana.
Yeah, Fugu shame.
Okay.
Yeah, President Kufuor can Friday way.
So na bibia won bi.
Bibia Friday way. Ye ntima no a ye de pam.
Yeah,
shorts ne shares. That was it.
Na Fugu so kan ho.
At that time na Fugu kan.
Okay.
And
the Friday way no nature say
ntima no a.
Okay.
Ye de pam shirt ni.
Okay, I think say any more down.
I
feel na president and so the Fugu aba.
It's Fugu aba.
Okay.
So once I can any share political suit in the 70s and 80s and then will be ash.
Yeah.
Political suit and Africa for that and I say for that. So so Osha Ghana here Yantaria the president called Friday way.
Yeah.
Mahama so Abeka Fugu.
Okay.
And this presidency be back now Osha Bibia a common Ewaha
Kente wear.
Can take right say and you could do there for occasional adi say and special. It's above everything. So
Sana Huno.
Right, Kente is above everything.
Okay.
Kente is above everything in Ghana. A touch of
Apara, okay.
Yeah. The best and the highest you can go is to wear a kente. That's it. There's nothing.
I say Asante Bayre, Asante Meko, Asante Jenny. No, Babo.
Yeah, apart well, beard wa a chain, kente, a wagana.
What's your group name?
If you Jamaica, Jamasi.
What's on the way?
No, seriously,
you are right. And okay,
if your wedding guy, and took kente.
WWW, so obi a person wear African wear, Palmo cooking tankasa.
Yes,
or wear Ghana,
or wedding pan up so yeah. What is this? And the Brunei?
No,
wedding gown for kente. Go and use kente.
Yeah, you are right. Above all, above
we must abolish this word. Wedding gown with Brunei white and here now than for here. No, yes, no. Go to tradition and use kente. Now you see the importance of it. Kente no kura bayan one hani bobe day asen.
Yeah, sure.
Wedding gown are open.
Sure.
And that is what if say my man you get young girls neighbor. As I say I know that you promote.
Yeah.
National wear and you promote.
Okay.
Instead of Brunei, because Brunei at the wedding gown, yeah, palm the fita near their shop. No. Wedding no crown cake now you can cry see a giant a top.
Yeah.
You're not on the kusia guso. Now you try to come. That is wedding. Our traditional we go in Africa. So what is it?
Yeah.
This is a president that started Kenteya. We Fuguya. Mommy pushes our my and koda no more ban. So wedding no ne cake now you trying to forget it. Now, once you can't one idea near the mouth.
And yet,
a Tony Kusia.
Yes.
See how important it is? How much was a Oko warrior? Oko warrior. Yakofa cake a monsieur. See yet, Papa, what on a so catch a maswa. Now,
Asantito.
Papa, Yeah, because you are so.
Back to your discussion, politician, you know, in Kontumpo Wasem, Yanko.
Politician didn't go to Bowas over. And then Yama, you know what can was.
Yes.
Or Coco. And
delegate system, secretary.
Minka Coco was first.
Koso.
Amfa Coco no. Emiya. Said me, Madame Fo. Randy. Asem say atom. But I hope say a bit me and your guest no catch Mr. President say whatever the situation you please can go to your farmers. It is a tissue. This is not the first time one. I'm over. Sika edima cocoa farmer no. Eye more than say they be say aton ye cocoa.
Yes.
But what you suda?
Dabi. I remember say Joseph Boahene do breso be kai na Cote d'Ivoire to omo de so.
Yes.
Na we say tie de so but Ghana buy pesika sauce.
Pesika
omo ka.
Sisi a won the cocoa price.
Yeah.
And the pay
world market.
Yes.
Saying
$3,800
per ton.
Yes.
Ya boka susu.
$3,800.
I remember say MPP be crown nam $10,000.
Yes, 11,000, 12,000.
Na about 3,000.
3,800.
800.
Yes.
How do you pay 3,100 per bag?
Because of your politics kakra. Our pricing no hunti. Antina amana abasi. Enka embasa. So I say, everybody difference, you know, and yet said we obey. This is cocoa is actually finding its level, and the level will probably be around 3,000, 3,200.
I know sure.
The cocoa price and call 5,000 is 6,000 krada.
David.
Okay, a 3,000 a champ on time. And we need $3,000 cocoa. And so now we are say our early pay buy the first 3 or 4 after 4 years or 3 years, a call about 3,000. So, but shortage you buy again a friend Nino, yeah, and my production cost firm and you push your price up. Yes, I tell you, now you are told you cocoa no dada.
For a sale, no?
Forward sale. They were caught up in it. But my man anchor and near 1 or 2 beer about outward, it would be a yanokre. 1, and yanokre say, your kwaje syndicated loan, yanchime and tria. And untina abrofo and my syndicated loan review. And I say yanchime and cost syndicated loan review. Amufa and yanokre. I have the documents here. Yes, a Qatar one can be to a issue now. Ghana for now who say syndicated loan, ye coin. All right. The last year, no, we issued request for quotation. Emma Abrofune the quotation request no a buy term sheets a buy. The conditions are already buy. First pound, we see almost pay. Interest rate of 10.8%.
Very high.
Very high. Well, the same one on the May 2022, 2023. They were going to give her the same thing 2024, 2025. Such as here. Sometimes we had a smart guy at the finance department of Cocoa Board, the deputy CEO, Ray Ankra. Okay? Supported by the hard-working Honorable Edu. And I'm saying no. Omo can say, Sikano of the Babam, 800 million of the Bamai. We made a request for 1.5. Omo can say, 800 million because the previous year, I know my 800 million. All right? And we pay that. And we also have 800 million. 800 million of the Bamai. Omo in 2 tranches, Tio. Omo be deliver, omo releasing the first tranche in November, December. Omo release here. The second tranche will be released in February, March. Okay. Now, answer na yebe ombe release the second tranche, you know. Then you try 300 million of the 500 million no they are my first tranche. What you say? I'll give you 500 million. Now, what be try 300 million ma? That 300 million na can na day. No the amount. In other words,
300 none was not the amount.
300 none was all the amount. In effect, they were going to give us only 5 million.
Yeah.
All right. So you have these smart guys then say, oh, listen, where is that? And yet, they went up and negotiated. And one the bar, take 300 and so bar 200. And one say no. They went on negotiations again, and one will remove 200 in free. All right. At that time, Eddie was getting restless. Look, I said, they are holding us to ransom. And one person says, "What would that syndicated loan? Yen Timin Tokoko or Ghana." Yen Timin Tokoko or Ghana. So Abrafuno said, "Yeah, hesitate. Yeah, withdraw back." No, they brought the interest down to 8%. The records are there. All the interest not by 8%. What did I say? Way back in April, March, April, and then you can't say, no, would you buy 8% I am paying for Musika? One for Musika, we don't want it. We are going to devise a means of buying our own cocoa. Okay? Now, Mr. Cocoa, so the LBCs, you know, and send out the LBC, you know, now what show capacity say, who was the car better? Would be talk cocoa? No.
Yes, all the better with you.
Was the car would be talk cocoa? All along, you know, you be a season now, that's syndicated loan buy. But LBC is let do music at top, maybe October, November. Such as here, LBC is now and do music at top. And the cocoa board can say, if that is the case, then LBC is no one could talk cocoa. Such as here, now from Ramoni bar, terms of agreement, you will 60% immediately. Then, near Mamu type, near the balance of 60% in the amount. So we revolve it. Some of these LBC, they think of formal say, oh, consumer finance near, you know, so processors, and then that is not so. Some of the LBCs are brought from big cocoa use processors, you know, so by Calabone, Cargill, and women know all buying companies were. So I say, yeah, I'm talk cocoa. All of them are buying companies. So these people went to their principals and say, Mama Yesika, say the cocoa board said almost Yano. What do you cocoa cocoa? You're with a syndicated loan, say cocoa, young family. This a cocoa board the baby decided, so your mama say,
big processing companies across the world or more Hano,
agents were Hano,
and Omojiska or man, every toy.
Right, and more agents in this. So cocoa doesn't care where you as an LBC, you got your money for
free.
Because the decision now is no, don't talk cocoa, because and Sanyama over LBC, no, who prove and say. Or backing out the Tokuku. Such as here. Now, why I initiate the first 2 months, the money start backing now, they're producing the syndicated loan by why they be their mama seed money to be among interest, be a money But this time we are not going to do that again. So you have to find a way of financing the cocoa. It works perfectly. Such as here.
Now, a banner, I won't take advantage.
No, nobody takes advantage.
Because this time around, yes, or talk now between but one didn't see car eto. Senkobina mouse can or that person will come in so or the interest but until when most do music eto, won't take advantage.
One will take advantage.
All I'm no more come.
No, they won't. Which advantage are you going to take? The advantage you get
in a way, no, this time around, I'm a financial.
The advantage you get in the say Caneno with this method no. Caneno. The cocoa board will decide how much you get.
Okay.
When to give it to you.
Okay.
To process. But they say there, and I'm say arrangement no dia ban. Ya wo the Emma wo ABC no. So ABC no ba. O catch them say sa cocoa ya battery. Mumfa koma abufa.
Yeah.
And they will keep the cocoa board will ship the cocoa to abufa.
Okay.
And abufa will pay cocoa board.
Okay.
So what I say. So this arrangement is good for the local producers. With this arrangement, yeah, and yeah, excellent for cocoa producers. That's one advantage. Second advantage, Sikai Yakfu cocoa money 100% Ghana with no interest, zero interest. Okay.
A new method now.
New method, okay. Zero interest.
8% interest and with a zero.
2024, 2023, 2024, almost 10.8%. So what you say? And think I did 3.something billion buy. Came up to about 300 million, about 300, over 300 million cedis in interest. So what you say? So with this arrangement, interest payment, arrangement payment, interest arrangement fee and there are 3 types of fees you pay. Such as here, syndicated fee, all this zero. This is coming about Bank of Ghana.
Oh, I say, when I am cocoa price and the prices are beginning.
Right. What happened in the say? Some of the syndicated loan, we were always doing forward sales.
Okay.
Now, cocoa, gold, diamond, everything, these are called futures. Nobody sits down, say, media, I will do futures in my commodities. So what I say? Now, media, me try, me and I said, the gold now. So what I say, now we are 2 now turn the word price. Nobody does that in the and then your friend the futures market. Oil price is 64. The same of that how much yet? We are 80. And we are about half.
Yeah. So on my hedging.
On forward sale.
Yeah.
And it is done in all these commodities.
Call from where bus from farm.
Abroad there's no forward sale.
Yeah.
If in Aboche, when I Aboche billions, when you go to Chicago Trade Board of Trade or something in America, they hedge all these agricultural products. They do forward sales. So, and yeah, forward sales, yeah, now NDC for urban. I'm not criticizing the forward sales. So what I say, yeah, papa. Because we did forward sales of about probably about 2.6. So what you say? Now cocoa is on 12, 10. To why? What's the sense in doing forward sales? So what you say? Into what buy anyone? Who say? Yeah, because syndicated loan be on. The normal himself forward sale. The entire forward sales near syndicated loan. And once I am caught forward sales, young syndicated loan be on. There is no need to do forward sales. So what I say? Until 26, 25, 26, this is here. Yeah, forward sales. So what I say? And this again, you go on buying any anya for it's a risk we took.
Yeah, it was.
I won't blame anybody.
Yeah.
You are a trader. At times you take suddenly a risk.
Yeah.
But people would experience and handle. What do you call it? You might have the best education in mathematics and economics. So when futures are in market, and study you will fail.
Are you saying, sir, whoever Randy Abbey?
No, I'm not saying that.
Okay.
I won't say that. I will not say, sir, Randy, YBB. I'm saying, sir, when you do forward sales, it's a risk you are taking. Diano 25, 26, we decided not to do forward sales. And that decision, was supported by the fact that ya conclude this forward sales na ye no syndicated loan na ye koninti and ye forward sale and this young cost syndicated loan ni bi what is the need for the forward sales what you say so logically no you would do that and prices are high too
logically na say ebet me afole nti
there be what come to the conclusion say the reason ye forward sales no say you could syndicated loan
and I know see any bio
because syndicated loan no what the accountants and finance people call receivable backed loans.
Okay.
Receivable backed loans no chire say what ton ade ama amufa be tua woka enti wakọ focus wo say focus ama abusia
na se bas otua
amufa tua na odi ama enti what pledge amufa receivable no ama focus ami atso se fa kokọ tua ma amoako bank no so amufa the supplier no anamufa atua ma bank no bank no tua ma
focus conclusion say be my near
very important
topic because me what 10 minutes near sorry
enti that is what we did enti yanya sa for 25-26 so what here and unfortunately for us price no follow enti na cocoa ya pricing 7,400 that's the average price you use here the ma cocoa farmer the price so what here after price you know blah you need for us
it doesn't matter because so one study ade ni eye na won hwe said there ebetumi afole ana ebe costo now the politics beji akonwa tena so you can't come and tell us bibi afoforo
that one is politics I'm telling you what they did they put all their pricing mechanism together and settled on an average price of 7,400 that is why they say 70% of the farmers they gave them that amount so what here without forward sale to support that money so what here so can your forward sales your fixes are 7,400 see your price near high and then you nya kokoduro can say oh young cost a young call and the syndication there but see I am tons and maybe forward said you bet him their support to price ya dey makoko farm ya and now
yeah because you need one kokoduro
no not because they are criticizing already said forces and yet and the two yes you Agyapong say forces you the support to syndicated loan and you say who say ade ani nye one two who say syndicated loan tina wo ye so say I won't need syndicated loan ni bi o and some if you more for sale now heavy
okay
prices is cost
okay so beton wa ade
into beton wo ade the ton kakra na prices are before my neck to the extent he said now no you see we were about 300,000 bags of tons of cocoa egu warehouse are into
but I see you record the different topics so good morning offer in fact the NDC as a political party always deceive Ghanaians because they use propaganda to win elections that's why they can't fulfill their campaign promises. NPP took cocoa from 475 Ghana cedis to 3,100 per bag. NDC promised 6,500, delivered 3,000, delivered 3,500 instead of 6,500, and can't even pay the farmers. Now cocoa farmers are still waiting for their payment. And yeah, enje ebeba omunya botre mampani so tu hwana mo na kwame o pasco e won sanwam na odi we by ma me na wase obakwa yeah, what we say different topic I be doing just about 5 minutes to go. Delegate system any payment this customer.
Okay, next week maybe I met so cocoa.
Yeah,
the bottom line is farmers is share a buying Sramwara. Mum pesika and mum pia cocoa farmers. Next point make cocoa once and pa. That's what I say. Because some people cry I say it's a cocoa board cry here but just banding. Now it should be a topic for us to discuss. The anchor at the
delegate system.
So we go maybe say there your policy we say anytime Pia will be court for constitutional interpretation, mommy and support.
Okay.
Because our court
na Supreme Court for no interpret it becomes the law of the land. A several problem even though Agyapong dey kono obetime you should common sense I can say dead on arrival. Just like this one, as far as I'm concerned, is dead on arrival. Okay, MPP for and the omukwa seeking say as I say mo bi ato aba. Yeah. Now MPP you were about 5 or 4. Your polling station. Your electoral area crowd them say selected. Our constituency executives. They are called regional. They are called national. They are called flag bearer. Which of these? And I say will be at one. Obviously, delegate system should be abolished. Into which of these? And now, you abolish it. Such as here. To me, what they are going to seek, the NPP is doing that now. Any polling station executives. Polling station executive, there's no delegate list. Every MPP member of what's our polling station area, so it's universal suffrage. We have satisfied them. That's it. And no ending. Such as here. Because I see Kasema here came. This year has penetrated to all elections in Ghana, not political ones. You take elections almost yeska. TUC elections almost yeska. MOOCs elections almost yeska. TESCON elections almost yeska. NDC for student union almost yeska. But what? Every election in Ghana today almost yeska.
Maybe political parties.
No, you are wrong. You see, TUC election, the last one, they pay money. MOOCs, they pay money.
GFA president,
they pay money. The last one, I'm actively involved because at that time I was a member of the Sports Council Board. That was the first time I go to about a GFA president.
Yeah.
Now, and I'm saying, no, so say, Omo betua sikaninti. So what you say? Sasa me ko bebunsu, oni ko sinya ntachi na pray. So what you say? Ko bebunsu sikani ko sinya ntadi awiamfo. Enti wo mo keep delegate list na wo mo ko dru. Adamu ho. Abufauti.
Koso.
Adalo mo to aba no mo release delegate list no.
I see.
Awo dem ho.
Obi anim de obeto. Na say na the obe release on crofo akasa wa chire dada.
Oh, well, you have to trust somebody.
Okay.
Right? So what you say. Now, because that's a small number. So, you be a bit the jai secretary. You consider your party the rest. So, enti adding. Ebinim si oh yentimi nyai ebinim si anya bribe ebinim si anya say dia medwe hu say say rush nti we kwa ntimi kwhyen me ne ade ene say enkayema party organize the campaign tours. Party empia the cost of the campaign tours. Nti you be a season now, and then we must limit the season. Such as here, before the campaign is opened and closed, there are 2 months, you know. You cannot go to any constituency to campaign. Never. You can't do that. Then the party takes the responsibility of organizing your tours. Such as here, the delegates in Asia and I said the party between I am ran out to before. They are saying, every delegate, let me have to say constituency, not more than twice within that short period of time. We have 276 constituencies. So what I say, not more than twice. Now, a car delegates the bomb. Abba constituency one party in the between.
Maybe an asun.
Amufa
Asun.
my 10 minutes been there.
10 minutes, no. Mama, 1 minute, Agyapong.
Oh, and then we ban next time Agyapong there and next time we ban my
10 minutes there, Emua.
So what I say, that party the mob na a bit sa ekano. The party will give them transport to the meeting, maybe amobeshiano, and party will give them maybe lunch. Okay. So what I say, a box. The party number estimated Saka a cost in across the 276 constituencies, multiplied by the number of trips every candidate say you can visit a constituency twice, not more than that. Twice, not more than that. The because now party now estimated the cost of this. Then the candidates will pay that money to the party. The candidates, it will be shared equally among the candidates.
Now here recent one party no milk candidates no. Well, we are sure that who's a party no use the co because delegates in the Quran and Fakam or 1 buy.
60 million, about 4 million times 20 million, right? Okay. Now, so the party will now estimate this and spread it equally among the delegates.
Of emphasis here. Now, next week, conclude, mammy. The Mraba say, what delegate, what candidate be a who make Chiasika? I'm a delegate, you know. You prove what Chiasika na you be wood. You better drop all. That's it.
Now,
of our to
make it easy, you know. Once again, and the law said the giver and the taker are guilty. In this case, Lydia, the taker will not be guilty. The taker will be a prosecuting witness. So what I say. Now all the giver no, and you be home. So all the sikari come abufa, na bufa the abremia. But all the betting traces is carried through one by. The traces will disqualify you.
That's it. Nyame adma next week. And this one says, I wish of Kwabna well. I thank him so much for the explanation. Randy Abe criticized MPP for the syndicated loan. Price is down. This is their first COVID-19. They should learn from the MPP. Benjamin was from Prawa Boba. No, the way, but for us, upon my men, I see that production team. Then you answer as a Bente, Elikem, Kwesininsi, and Afi Focus. Yanamwase na MCR phone. So Yanamwase, Brenoko, Burundi, Ekrado, a take over your radio, Midi Edia, Amfabuachi. Yami had more chine ya one opa, Ibisha.